These soldiers now form a consolidated peacekeeping group in Central African Republic with a clear mandate, that is, to curb the escalating violence and restore peace to a country that has experienced decades of political instability. But before any ceremony, the head of the transition government in Central African Republic, Nicolas Tiangaye, will first pay respect to soldiers who had died during peacekeeping operations. Former soldiers, mostly from the Republic of Chad, Sudan and Cameroon, that demonstrated extraordinary gallantry in the peacekeeping mission, got medals of honor. But they will no longer be called FOMAC. They have now been absorbed into an expanded African Union peacekeeping troops, now known as MISCA, made up of soldiers from several countries on the continent. FOMAC's flag was lowered and that of MISCA hoisted, signifying the commencement of a more deliberate effort to restore peace. For peace to return to the Central African Republic, we must reinforce the capacity of the National Army. This change of guards is a step in the right direction. We urge all citizens in this country to concentrate on development and stop the violence. You must reject manipulation of politicians. You have to forgive each other and embrace reconciliation. The transition government has so far achieved little or nothing to bring stability to the country. But this time they are optimistic that with an improved international collaboration, calm will soon return to the Central African Republic, where atrocities between armed groups continue to get out of control. Despite all international efforts to bring stability, politicians and other armed groups have continually scuttled the peace process. The French troops have already spearheaded a military intervention to crack down on armed groups that still terrorize the already traumatized population. Here, the change of guards from FOMAC to MISCA also indicates the African Union's growing concerns about the deteriorating security situation and worsening humanitarian crisis in the country. The African Union troops finally have their boots on the ground in Central African Republic in a peacekeeping mission codenamed MISCA. Now, they might have the authority to forcefully deal with the Seleka rebels and other armed groups who before now have had a field day in escalating violence in parts of the country. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Bangui.